What's up? Thank you for tuning in to Heartwork Creations. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I created my Jessica Rabbit look for Halloween. I know Halloween has passed, but I loved this look so much that I just had to post it anyway. So keep watching if you want to see me put it together. I'm starting with my face clean and a nice sip of this Corona Seltzer to get me relaxed and ready for this process. First, I'm starting off with some Smashbox Primer. I've been loving this primer, by the way. It's keeping my skin nice and matte throughout the day. So yeah, I highly recommend it for you oily skin fellow friends. For my foundation, since it's a night event, I'm going with my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I love this formula for more formal events, a little more full coverage. So I'm just applying that all over my face with my Real Techniques brush. I'm carving out my brows here with some MAC concealer. This is the cream concealer in NC15 and a small flat art brush. I'm cutting them a little short. I'm going over the endings of my brows to kind of extend them and make my eye look more open and my brow more arched. I didn't feel like covering my brows, so I just went with this technique instead, and I feel like it worked pretty well. For my eyeshadow base, I'm going to mix a little bit of my Paint Pot, the Soft Ochre by MAC, with a little bit of NYX white base, just to let my eyeshadow pop a little more. I'm just applying that all over my lid. For concealer, I'm using the MAC ProLongwear concealer. This is also an NC15, and I'm just applying it right underneath my eyes, the center of my forehead, a little bit down my nose, just the areas that I want to highlight. To blend everything out, I'm using my Gelsin sponge, and I dampen that up a little bit with some MAC Fix Plus. And then to contour, I'm using the RCMA palette, the darkest shade, and just kind of applying that on my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, and a little on my jawline. And I normally don't go this dark with my contour, but I had to for the costume. I also applied it in my crease to also give my eye more of that lifted illusion, and then just blended that out with my Real Techniques brush. After I'm done blending all of my contour out, I'm going to set my face with my OneSize translucent powder. First, I start underneath my eyes, and I'm using my Powder Puff sponge, and I'm just applying it heavily under my eyes, and then what's remaining on the sponge I just kind of apply onto my lids and then just all over my face. I did get a little more on the sponge just to make sure my face is nice and matte. I am loving this powder too, by the way. This is another new product to me, but I've really been liking it. On top of where I contoured, I'm going to apply some more bronzer. This is the Lorac contour palette. This is a more cool toned bronzer palette. I really like it a lot. You just have to be careful not to apply too much because it could get gray quick. But Jessica is sculpted, honey, so I gotta get sculpted too. So I went heavy with the contour. And I also applied some blush. This is the Tarte Party Blush. I wanted to apply it really high on my cheekbones to give my face a super lifted and snatched vibe. Under my eyes, I'm applying some RCMA powder, so any fallout doesn't ruin my concealer, because I'm going to be playing with purples, and I do not want any purple under eyes, so this is going to help me. So on Amazon, I found this amazing cream paint palette. I was a little skeptical at first because it's cream, and I was worried that it was going to be like, smearing everywhere, but let me tell you, this lasted all night. And honestly, I think it made my makeup look, because I don't think I would have gotten the same effect with just eyeshadow. So what I did is I used the purple and then like a little bit of black to really contour the eyes and give it more like dimension on the outer corners to make it really look like lifted. And I know her eyelid is super like high up, so I try to give it that illusion by adding like shading and stuff. So this cream palette really helped. It's really cool because it came with 2 different palettes, and it's just like every color that you could need or want. And yeah, like I said, it's a great quality. So I'm definitely gonna apply this. I'm definitely gonna put this in my Amazon affiliate account so you guys can check it out. The cream, since it is a cream, I did apply some loose translucent powder over it just because I hadn't played with it yet and I was just worried that it was going to move. So I really think that this step helped it stay in place. So I did that, and then on top I applied a little bit of eyeshadow. This is from MAC, dark purple eyeshadow. And then for the center of my eye, I used a MAC loose pigment. I'm not sure what color this is, but it's just like a light purple, and this really gave my eye that like 3D dimensional look. Made it look, you know, a little more like hers, because hers is kind of that like halo effect. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. For my wings, I'm using the Melt Gel Eyeliner. This is the black one. I'm not sure what the name is. I think it's like Carbon or something like that, but it is bomb. This has been my new go-to eyeliner. It's super black, super easy to work with, and it lasts all day. I've still been using the same technique though of applying a little translucent over it just to keep it from smudging because of my eye shape. Sometimes it starts to transfer, so I still always just stick with that step, but I love this eyeliner, so I highly recommend it. For my brows, I'm using the Melt Eyeliner 2. This is a more orangey tone. I'll put the names in the description. I'm not sure what it's called, but I mixed this one with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Auburn pomade, and I mixed those together for my brows, and it's the perfect shade. To give my eyes a more lifted look, I glued my eyelashes a little higher and not against my lash line, and it really made a difference. Then I set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is a holy grail. To finish up my makeup, I use MAC Nightmoth Lipliner with Suavecita Valor lip grip, and it was the perfect red. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but I didn't film that part. I found this really pretty red sequin dress on Amazon, and I just adjusted the top a little bit more to give it a more heart-shaped look. And then I also paired it with these long purple gloves, also from Amazon, and it was just the perfect costume. Of course, since my hair is ginger already, I feel like it was only right that I, you know, did Jessica Rabbit this year. And that pretty much completes the look. I hope you enjoyed watching. Maybe this will give you some inspo for next year if you want to, you know, dress up as Jessica Rabbit too. But also check out those products. Check out that Amazon paint palette that I was telling you about. I think it's a great addition to any kit. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to give this video a like for me. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me some love down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.